A league so intense that a team finishing 17th can still knock out giants from Italy, Spain, or Germany and end up in a European final. That's not fantasy football. That's just another season in England. In most leagues, the top teams win because, well, they're the only ones who can. But in the Premier League, anyone can beat anyone. One weekend, it's a relegation battler upsetting the defending champs. Next week, that same underdog is fighting to stay out of the drop zone. We're talking about a league where managers don't get time to breathe. Squads spend hundreds of millions just to stay competitive. And even mid-table clubs have international superstars on the bench. And here's the wild part. The gap between 4th and 14th is often just a couple of wins. How did it get this crazy? How deep does the competition really go? Let's break it all down, and you might be surprised by what really makes this league a beast of its own. You know the Premier League is ridiculously competitive when the Europa League final is played between two teams that nearly got relegated. Tottenham and Manchester United faced off in the 2025 Europa League final. Tottenham finished 17th in the Premier League with just 38 points, and Man United ended up 15th with 41 points. That's just a few points above the drop zone. Teams that close to relegation, usually Tottenham lost 20 league games, United lost 18. Meanwhile, in Europe, they beat teams like AC Milan, Bayer Leverkusen, and Ajax, all doing much better in their own leagues. In the semifinals, Spurs knocked out Bayer Leverkusen, who were second in the Bundesliga, while United edged past Real Betis, who finished top 4 in La Liga. That kind of performance gap is rare. In Spain or Germany, teams competing in finals. In England, they can. That's because even the so-called weaker Premier League teams are packed with top-level talent and crazy depth. And it's not a one-off. In recent years, teams like West Ham, Leicester City, and Brighton have made deep runs in Europe while not even cracking the top 6 in England. West Ham won the Conference League in 2023 while finishing 14th in the league. This isn't luck. It's just how stacked the Premier League is. Be struggling domestically and still be strong enough to beat Europe's elite. That's how deep this league goes. The Premier League isn't just about football, it's a business empire. In the 2024-25 season, the league is expected to generate nearly $6.4 billion in revenue. That's more than most European leagues combined. So where does all this money come from? The biggest source is broadcasting. Selling TV rights is where the Premier League really cashes in. In the UK alone, Sky Sports, TNT Sports, and Amazon have paid over $6.7 billion for rights from 2025 to 2029. And that's just domestic. International deals now bring in just as much, with countries like the US, India, and China paying huge sums to air Premier League matches. Altogether, broadcasting makes up around half of the league's income. Next comes sponsorship and commercial deals. Every club wears a logo on their shirt, and those logos are worth a lot. Manchester City's deal with Etihad is worth $67.5 million a year. Manchester United's deal with Snapdragon is $60 million per season. Even mid-table clubs like Aston Villa or West Ham are pulling in millions from sponsors. And beyond shirts, clubs sell advertising around stadiums, on training kits, and even on social media. Then there's matchday revenue. Fans don't just buy tickets, they buy jerseys, food, drinks, and sometimes even hotel packages at stadiums like Tottenham's. In 2023-24, matchday revenue across the league was nearly €870 million. Bigger stadiums and rising ticket prices have made this a growing source of income. And let's not forget merchandise and licensing. Jerseys, mugs, scarves, video games, all of it adds up. All these money streams show just how powerful and global the Premier League has become. It's not just football, it's a multi-billion-dollar brand. Gambling sponsorships have become a significant part of the Premier League's financial landscape. In the 2024-25 season, 11 out of 20 Premier League clubs have gambling companies as their main shirt sponsors, collectively generating approximately $125.5 million in revenue, a 66% increase from the previous year. Clubs such as Aston Villa, Betano, Bournemouth, BJ88, Brentford, Hollywood Bets, Crystal Palace, Net88, and Everton, Stake.com have partnered with gambling firms for their front-of-shirt sponsorships. These deals are particularly attractive to mid-table and lower-ranked teams, as gambling companies often offer more lucrative contracts compared to sponsors from other industries. However, this trend is set to change. In April 2023, Premier League clubs collectively agreed to withdraw gambling sponsorships from the front of matchday shirts, with the ban coming into effect at the start of the 26-27 season. Until then, clubs are capitalizing on the financial benefits these deals provide. The influx of gambling sponsorships has sparked debates about the role of betting companies in football and their influence on fans. While these partnerships offer substantial financial support to clubs, concerns about promoting gambling, especially among younger audiences, have led to increased scrutiny and calls for more responsible advertising practices. The 2024-25 Premier League season was a roller coaster of surprises, showcasing just how unpredictable and competitive the league can be. Liverpool clinched their 20th league title with 4 games to spare, finishing 11 points ahead of Manchester City. Their dominance was highlighted by a 5-1 victory over Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield in April, a win that secured the championship. Nottingham Forest emerged as one of the season's biggest surprises. After battling relegation in previous years, they climbed as high as 5th during the first half of the season, thanks in part to striker Chris Woods' impressive 20-goal tally. Although they eventually finished 7th, securing a spot in the UEFA Europa Conference League, their resurgence was remarkable. In contrast, traditional powerhouses struggled. Manchester United parted ways with manager Erik ten Hag in October, when the team was languishing in 14th place. Under new manager Ruben Amorim, they managed to finish 15th, a significant drop from their usual standards. Tottenham Hotspur also underperformed, ending the season in 17th place, narrowly avoiding relegation. The season also saw unexpected results, such as Nottingham Forest's 1-0 away win against Liverpool in September. Such outcomes underscore the league's depth, where any team can triumph on any given day. This season's volatility, with underdogs rising and giants faltering, exemplifies the Premier League's unique competitiveness. It's a league where past achievements offer no guarantees, and every match can defy expectations. The 2024-25 Premier League season showed just how different clubs can be in the way they play. Nottingham Forest used a fast and sharp counter-attacking style, catching teams off guard with their quick breaks. Bournemouth stood out with their aggressive pressing game, leading the league in turnovers by constantly putting pressure on their opponents. Brighton, on the other hand, showed great heart by earning 23 points from losing positions, proving they never gave up no matter the score. This is exciting and tough to predict. It's not just about having star players, it's about having teams adapt and bring different strategies to the table every week. This tactical mix keeps every match fresh and competitive, making the league one of the most entertaining in the world. If you enjoy breaking down football tactics and want to stay updated with all the Premier League action, make sure to subscribe to this channel. More great content is on the way.